yes, the thrill is fading fast over Ida. It is quickly joining the list of evolutionary embarrassments. Ida itself does not appear to be a fraud, but the claims made about the fossil certainly are proving to be, well, fraudulent. When the Ida fossilized skeleton was first reported to the world just a few weeks ago, it came with much fanfare like this. From an article entitled "Primate Fossil Could Be Link in Evolution" from ABC News, the Ida discovery supports the evolution of early primates and ultimately modern human beings. From an Alex Watts article on Sky News Online, "Scientists Unveil Missing Link in Evolution," he says this: "The search for a direct connection between humans and the rest of the animal kingdom has taken 200 years, but it was presented to the world today at a special news conference in New York." British naturalist David Attenborough claims, "Now people can say, okay, you say we're primates, show us the link. The link they would have said until now is missing. Well, it is no longer missing." But after the hype has died down, and it is dying very quickly, the real story of Ida is quite underwhelming. The well-preserved fossil is about the size of a raccoon and includes a long tail. It resembles the skeleton of a lemur, a small-tailed tree-climbing primate. The fossil does not even remotely resemble a human skeleton. Ida has opposable thumbs, which the ABC News article states are similar to humans, and unlike those found on other modern mammals. Of course, this implies that opposable thumbs are evidence of evolution, yet lemurs today have opposable thumbs like all primates. Likewise, Ida has nails, as do other primates, and the talus bone is described as the same shape as in humans, despite the fact that there are other non-reported differences in the ankle structure of the fossil. But what do we know about Ida scientifically? Nothing about this fossil suggests it is anything other than an extinct lemur-like creature. Its appearance is far from chimpanzee, let alone ape-man or human. Alas, it is the missing link only in the vain and pitiful imagination of the evolutionist. We also know that a fossil can never show or prove evolution. Fossils are unchanging records of dead organisms. Evolution is an alleged and imagined process of change in living organisms. Fossils show evolution only if one presupposes that evolution is true, then uses that presupposed belief to interpret the fossil. Also, similarities in organisms can never show or prove evolution as well. If two organisms have similar structures, the only thing that proves is that the two have similar structures. One must presuppose evolution to say that the similarities are due to evolution rather than design. If evolution were true, there would be real transitional forms. Instead, the best missing links evolutionists can come up with are strikingly similar to organisms that we still see today. Have you ever noticed that evolutionists only open up about the lack of fossil missing links once a so-called new one is found? Sky News reports, researchers say proof of this transitional species, Ida, finally confirms Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. David Attenborough commented that the missing link is no longer missing. So are they now admitting the evidence was missing until now? So it's clear what Ida is not. As for the scientific conclusion on what Ida is, well, because the fossil is so exactingly similar to a modern lemur, it more than likely is just what it looks like. A small, tailed, probably tree-climbing and now extinct primate from one of the kinds that the Bible says was created on the 6th day of Creation Week. Much of the excitement over Ida appears to stem from a well-coordinated public relations effort to promote the Ida documentary and a new book titled The Link. The documentary aired on the History Channel in the United States and the UK. Filmmaker Atlantic Productions even launched a website to promote the discovery. It seems that Ida was brought out to be the cash cow of an embarrassing theory which is in greater and greater demise, the fairy tale of evolution. Ida is just one of its latest little fairies. So why all the hype about Ida? Follow the money.